Good evening, you're watching the Ukraine Brief on TVP World, and it has been 1,374 days since Russia began its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. I'm Aaron Darman. We begin with political drama in Kyiv tonight as President Volodymyr Zelenskyy signs a decree to dismiss his top aide, Andriy Yermak, just hours after anti-corruption officers raided Yermak's home.
Andriy Yermak, the head of the president's office, has submitted his resignation. I am grateful to Andriy for ensuring that Ukraine's position in the negotiation process was always presented as it should be. It was always a patriotic position. But I want to avoid any rumors and speculation. As regards the new head of the office, tomorrow I will hold consultations with those who could lead this institution. There will be talks soon, and our representatives will take part. The Chief of the General Staff, representatives of the Foreign Ministry, the Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council, and our intelligence service. And when we all face such an external challenge, the war, we must remain strong within our own country. 100% of our strength must be focused on defending Ukraine. Everyone must act now in the interests of our state and defend our state.
And the raid on the home and office of Andriy Yermak comes as investigators probe a scandal in the country's energy sector. The National Anti-Corruption Bureau of Ukraine, known as NABU, and the Special Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office, known as SAPO, searched the premises of the head of the Office of the President of Ukraine on Friday. NABU reported the search in a Facebook post this morning, adding that further details would be provided later. In response to an outpouring of support from many prominent Ukrainians, NABU later posted a comment thanking the public for backing the move. Journalists of Ukrainska Pravda arrived on the scene earlier today and reported about 10 investigators entering Kyiv's government quarter. Soon after, Yermak wrote on his official Telegram channel, quote, "Today, the NABU and SAPO are indeed carrying out a search of my home. The investigators are facing no obstacles. They've been given full access to the apartment and my lawyers are present on site and cooperating with law enforcement. I'm providing full cooperation on my part." Today on TVP World Talks, Ukrainian MP Kira Rudik said that Zelensky's failure to suspend his official risks undermining the trust of Kyiv's partners at a crucial time.
These searches at the office of president are also showing that president has missed a crucial moment to at least suspend his chief of staff for a time of the investigation. This is what we in parliament were demanding last week and the week before that, because Ukraine cannot sacrifice our process of negotiation, cannot sacrifice the trust of our partners just because there are questions to the chief of president's office.
Previously, NABU Director Semen Kirivonos said that the corruption case in the energy sector would expand during the investigation and that new suspects would emerge. 8 people have already been charged in connection with the kickback scandal involving the state nuclear power operator Energoatom. 2 ministers have resigned and a former business associate of Zelenskyy's, Timur Mendic, fled Ukraine earlier this month. Yermak has been by the president's side as the second most powerful man in Kyiv since Zelenskyy's 2019 election win. In today's address, President Zelenskyy also thanked Andriy Yermak, adding that he wanted to avoid rumours and speculation. In the past 24 hours, a small reprieve for Ukraine, with no widespread strikes recorded. Russia still launched an Iskander-M ballistic missile and 72 attack drones, with Ukrainian air defences reportedly intercepting 63 of those drones as the ballistic missile and 9 UAVs struck 5 locations. In the Kharkiv region, 1 civilian was killed on Friday morning in a targeted Russian FPV drone attack in the Chuhuyev district. Another man was killed on Thursday evening when an FPV drone struck a civilian car. Kharkiv prosecutors have opened war crime investigations. According to police reports on Friday, 5 towns in the Donetsk region came under fire, with a total of 33 civilian buildings damaged, including 24 private homes. 1 civilian was injured in Slovyansk and another in Konstantinivka after an FPV drone strike. Russia continues its attacks using aerial bombs, kamikaze drones and FPV drones. In the Zaporizhzhia region, Russian forces again attacked a fire rescue unit with a drone, damaging the building and equipment. According to reports, the rescuers took shelter and no one was injured. Over in Moscow, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has wrapped up his visit to the Kremlin after nearly 4 hours of talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The two leaders got together on Friday to discuss their country's economic ties, including Russia's crude oil and gas supplies for Hungary. Speaking at the meeting with Orbán, Putin reiterated that he still sees Budapest as fit to host a summit with US President Donald Trump after a failed meeting attempt in October. And German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has weighed in, raising concerns over Orbán's visit to Moscow, warning it could have negative repercussions for Ukraine and that Orbán is acting without a European mandate.
He is acting without a European mandate, and he is doing so without consulting us. But that is nothing new. He has his own ideas about ending this war. So far, they have not been realized. If someone has a better idea than us, then that is very welcome. Unfortunately, I just doubt that this time will be more successful than last time. I would have liked to see something different, but every head of state security in the European Union has their own responsibility in this regard.
And that's the Ukraine brief here on TVP World. For more, do stay with us right here on TVP World or go to tvpworld.com. I'm Aaron Darman. Good night.